Nick designed some dresses to sell. 30% of the dresses were bridal dresses, while the rest were casual dresses. 60% of the bridal dresses and 80% of the casual dresses were sold. He sold 148 dresses altogether. What was the total number of dresses he designed? Let's start by figuring out the percentage of casual dresses. We know that 30% of the total dresses were bridal and the rest were casual. So that rest, the leftover, would be 100% minus 30%, which would give us 70%. So the casual dresses were 70% of the total dresses made. Now that we have that information, we can find what is 60% of 30%. Because 60% of the bridal dresses, which are 30% of the total amount of dresses, were sold. And we can do the same thing for the casual dresses, right? 80% of the casual dresses were sold, so we need to find 80% of 70%, or the casual dresses. Of is a word in math that means to multiply. So we can change all of these percentages to decimals. 0.60 times 0.30. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. We will stack these up. 0 times anything is just 0. Placeholder. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. And then anything times 0 once again will just give you 0, so you're left with 1800. You will count up your decimal places in your multiples, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can apply it to your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 0.18 for our bridal dresses. Then we need to do the same thing for 80% and 70%. So we will have 80.80 times 0.70. And we actually don't need that 0 on the front, that'll save us some time. 0.80 times 0.70. 0 times 0. 0 times anything is 0. Then we add a placeholder. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 8 is 56. We have 5,600. Count up our places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will have 0.56 as the answer for our casual dresses. Now we can convert those decimals to percentages by multiplying each of them by 100. 0.18 times 100. We'll move our decimal point 2 places to the right, and that will give us 18%. Same thing with 0.56. Move your decimal point 2 places to the right, and that will give you 56%. Now, we need to combine these percentages together because these are the two percentages that make up the dresses that were sold. So if we add 56 and 18, we will get 14.74%. So 74% of the dresses were sold, and we know that 148 dresses were sold. So now we finally have enough information to make a proportional ratio. Let me make some room here. If 148 dresses out of an unknown total amount of dresses is equal to 74% out of 100, what is this mystery number? We can solve that by cross-multiplying. 74 times x will be equal to 148 times 100, which would be 148 with 2 zeros, 14,800. Then we need to divide opposite operations, both sides by 74. These will cancel, and now we just have to divide. Clear up some more space for us. 74 can go into 14,800. How many times? If we look at our answer choices, we know we either need to start with 1, 2, or 3. Let's try 2. 74 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 7 is 14. That's exactly what we need. So it goes in 2 times 148. And before we do any more math, there's only one answer choice that has 2 as its first digit, and that is answer choice C. At that point, you can mark answer choice C and move on with the rest of the test. However, for the sake of the video, I'll continue showing you the math. It's not too much more. Bring down a 0. 74 goes into 0 0 times. Bring down another 0. 74 goes into 0 0 times. And then we are done 200 is the total amount of dresses that she designed, making C our correct answer.